Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat and welcome to live NFL action. The Washington Commanders against the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. Guys, I hope you're all doing well this morning, or this evening, or this afternoon, depending on where you are. Yes, it is football season. It is week 2. Packers are impressive in week 1. Commanders need to do a little bit more, but two good young quarterbacks going up against each other. Micah Parsons there in Packer country now there, the frozen tundra. Not that frozen quite this time of the year, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Listen, I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to set that up quickly. The chat, put out a poll there for you guys, and I hope that everybody's doing well. It is. There we go. We're all live. Hi, live. How are you doing? Hi, live. Listen here. We have a Lawrence. Good morning. Hi, live. Fantastic. Early boys in there already. Hey. Did you watch our rugby show this afternoon? We've got a new feature. Soon we could be. How do you say it? Let me just have a look if I can just adjust the camera just a little bit here. It would help. Don't want to take myself away. Don't want to do that. Just want to adjust the camera a little bit. There you go. That's a lot better like that. It doesn't make my head look that freaking big. Look, this is going to be a big one. It should be good today. Um, I'm going to put out the NFL fixtures there for you guys quickly. Just cover me up. Don't worry about that. Uh, that's all we've got coming up this week. Maybe I should just move him around a little bit, or move me around a little bit. There you go. For that. So that's your NFL fixtures for this week. Commanders, Green Bay gets us all started off. Huh? So we'll see what happens there. There you go. Now we can move things around again. Yeah, perfect. So I'm looking forward to this one. I am really looking forward to this one. I think this should be an exciting game for all of us because I believe Washington are better than they are better better than what they showed in week 1. Let's put it that way. Week 1 was not the greatest for them, but yeah, they're going to do well, man. They're going to do well. I think Washington is a playoff team this year, potentially. So let's have a look. Just want to make sure. So there you go. Hope you guys can hear me well. Let me have a look. I'm in the chat there. I'm going to put it on the side here once. Look at beautiful pictures of Lambeau Field. Only here for a bit. Green Bay. Yeah. All right. So they're going to sing that the national anthem and stuff like that. I'm going to quickly put up the chat. I'll put out a poll. There you go. It is still the 11th of September in the United States, even though we already well into the 12th. But I'll put the sound up a little bit. It's actually quite well played, this one, yeah. I'm just respecting that national anthem quickly, and then I'll get into the stuff. Don't worry, guys. Oof. What are those F-35s, huh? Going over the top. There you go. So just a little bit of break there. Listen here, you guys. We've got a new feature. Maybe you saw that this. Let me put that a little bit softer. This afternoon, we can actually invite you guys live onto the channel now with pictures and stuff like that. So, hi, live. You need to send me your email address. Lawrence, send me your email address, and then different sports things with Different people will invite you guys onto the channel. I'd like to have high live ones, you know, give us a little bit of live info on the channel and set that up. Perfect, man, perfect. So let's put out a poll there for this one quickly, because let's hope. Let's hope. We'll make it easy. Who wins tonight? Nothing spectacular. No, you won't get banned, man. You won't get banned. Don't worry. Just got to keep your language to a certain level, and then you won't get banned. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a really nice guy, Isla. You just want to act like you're an arsehole. and believe me, I know all about that. I know all about that. Don't worry. No. Perfecta munda. I'm looking forward to this one, man. Look at, we're only into, what do you say? We're only into week 2, but it's already interesting. Let's get the sip of the magic bottle. No swearing. Leave the swearing to me, man. Leave the swearing to me. Hey, don't forget, Ryder Cup is also coming up soon. I know not everybody's into golf, but I am. The Ryder Cup's coming up. Don't forget, later this morning, there will be the morning show. But, what were your takes from week 1? I mean, look, I didn't see that Chiefs loss coming. The Chiefs could actually be 0-2 because they got the Eagles this week. If the Eagles beat them, could the Chiefs be in a little bit of trouble? Yeah, golf. We all know you love golf. You love the WNBA. We know it. It's not a problem, man. I'm going to get you in for the WNBA playoffs. You'll take WNBA over golf. All right, don't worry. But, in Switzerland now, the winter is starting. It's starting to freshen up. I've got to wear the hoodies now, I used to be able to wear just the t-shirts. But we'll see. So here we go. The kickoff should start any second now. It would be great, man. Other good games coming up. Well, let me quickly do that again. We'll put it out there quickly. I can actually make that a little bit smaller. There you go. That's fine. Don't forget, I'm just gonna add it in. I'm gonna go to this side, add it in there again. Especially that one. I put them both in there. Look, what games? I hope we can do the Chiefs Eagles game. I'm still waiting for confirmation of that. Happy Gilmore. There you go. Yeah, that was a good move, man. Yeah, I'd like to do the Bulls Jets, and I'd definitely like to do the Eagles Chiefs, but let's see which ones come up. Patriots Dolphins could be interesting. Good morning, Vic. Hope you're well. Come on, Commanders. Okay, so we got a Commanders there. I'm actually rooting for Green Bay today. I'm actually rooting a little bit for Green Bay, but we will see. We will see. We will see. So yeah, look, Jordan Love. I like him as a quarterback. I do like Jaden Daniels. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, Mahomie. Look, great quarterback. Look, you can't take it away from the guy. What he's achieved in his early starts of the career. I don't think he ever wins as many as Tom Brady, but that's a lot of hope. You got Matt LaFleur, coach of the Green Bay Packers against Dan Quinn. I actually like Dan Quinn better than I like Matt LaFleur, but let's forget about it. It's about to get kickoff. Let me make sure my clock's up and running when the kickoff starts. And, there we go. Don't worry too much about the clock today. So there we go. So with these new rules, there's a lot of run backs this season. Hey? Hear about San Francisco? No, tell me about San Francisco. That's why you guys are here, man. Tell me all about Frisco, man. What's going on? Every time somebody tells me, did you hear about San Francisco? I always worry that the big one has come. Now, I know they got some injury problems. Purdy and Kittle's both out for 5 weeks. They're in trouble. That means they are in trouble, my friend. They are definitely in trouble. They are cursed, looks like it, yep. So, first and 10 here, and it is the Packers with the ball first. They are trying to run the ball here. And so Jacobs picks up about 4 or 5 yards. So I can hit the clock there now. Now we are there. So yeah, they got Jordan Morgan starting for them. Anthony Belton, new starting offensive lineman. You know. So it's 2nd and 6, and this should be a high-scoring game. Oh, Mac Jones, the man from another run here, and well, stopper. The Commanders. Commanders I think, got a very good defense this year. Mac Jones is going to be starting for the 49ers in place of Brock Purdy. Yeah, it didn't work out for him at the Patriots. Look, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You got 32 teams in the NFL. Most teams got 2 to 3 quarterbacks. So you're looking at around about 100 quarterbacks in the league, and 90 of them are just not that good. Yeah, look, not everybody can be, everybody can be a Tom Brady, you know. So 3rd and 3. Here we go. Jordan Love. That should be the first down. Gets it to Wicks. Nice pass there on the out route. And yeah, Drake May isn't much better so far. No, he isn't. No, look, I don't think May's the answer either. I'll be honest. There were some other quarterbacks that the Patriots could have got. You know, I actually, look, a lot of people laughed at me. I said I would have actually gone out and get Russell Wilson. I thought Russell Wilson would fit quite well into a Patriot system, but we'll see. So it's 1st and 10 again for the Packers on their own 40. Again, good pass from Love. Again, he gets his man Wicks. So Wicks getting 2 targets early here, another first down. Let's see. Yeah, there's 2 good, exciting young quarterbacks. Let's see what they get up to, you know. Just going to quickly check out the poll quickly. There you go. 50-50 at the moment. Yeah, look, there's a lot of other quarterbacks, you know. Justin Fields was out there. There were a few other quarterbacks I thought were better, but look, you never know, you know. It's not easy finding a franchise quarterback. I mean, look at the Bears. Look at the Cleveland Browns. They went through. They're going through quarterbacks like crazy. It's not, you know. A guy like Flacco, yeah, you know, you got a certain age, and you're looking for that next one, right? Josh Jacobs doing well here as the running back. It's 2nd and 9. Um, 3 minutes in already. The ball moving steady. Good pass by Jordan Love over the middle. Is there a flag there? No flags. It's going to be 3-9. Yeah, look. Sometimes you get lucky, man. Sometimes you just get. It is a flag on the play. So what's that? So what's the flag for? It's probably interference. Yeah, holding by Lattimore from the Commander. So that'll be. Love is a franchise quarterback. Yeah, but is he going to take you to the promised land? That's the problem. Look at the moment. I would have taken fucking Kirk Cousins over Drake May right about now. There you go. So here we go. Oh, Mike, why is Mike clock? Oh, I hit something there. There you go. I hit the wrong button. So, 1st and 10 again for the Packers on the 40-yard line of the Washington. That's a false start from the Commanders. Put that flag up. That's definitely a false start. But who's it for? Is it going to go? Oh, offensive false start. So it's going to be 1st and 15. Jacobs with a false start. No, that's not what I want. Not what I want. There you go. Oh, I thought he went deep for Wicks. Oh, we've got to hide some. Put him on a timeout. 24 hours. Jameis, don't start with Jameis. Come on. Just run the ball. Yeah, well, look, at the moment, you know, the young quarterback comes in, that's what you do. You run the ball at the beginning of the season, you know. Love moving the ball around well, man. At least James will give you comedy. Of course, yeah. But we could have taken bloody Aaron Rodgers if we wanted comedy, you know. But it looks like, you know, a lot of quarterbacks moving around. It looks like what's his name found a nice home for himself. Funniest guy in the NFL, yeah. So third and 9 here. Another flag coming. That's going to go against it. So the ref says touchdown, but I think it's coming back. That's coming back. Yeah, no touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. The refs are bringing that one back. Good pass. Looks like Reed actually hurt himself scoring that, so that's a double whammy for the Packers now. You know, it's no touchdown, and your player that actually scored the touchdown is injured, so that's not good. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's holding. That was holding. That was holding by number 71. I thought she's around the neck. That could actually. So Packers going backwards here. He fell on his shoulder, is what I think. Definitely holding. Look, I think there's a few quarterbacks who could have had a bargain on this season. But who is our backup in Patriots land this year? So it's 3-19 to come up. So definitely going the wrong way. The Packers here this morning. Jaden Reed, yeah, look, had a good season last year with 857 yards, 6 touchdowns. Flag. Everybody gets a flag. Here you go, man. So let's have a look. So it's 3-19. They're on the 50-yard line, so a long way to go. So yeah, we got 4-man rush coming up. Nice little dump off. Are they going to pick that up? Whoa, almost got it. They almost got it. So Brooks, what is that? About 15-yard run. Good run there. They're going for it. The Packers are going for it, ladies and gentlemen. They are going for it. So what they're trying to get them offside is what I can see happening here. I can't see them going for this. Has Matt LaFleur got the balls to go for this? They go for it. Oh, well defended by Amos. That could have been a touchdown. So we're going to get a first Washington attack of the night. The first drive from the Commanders. Good defense from the Commanders. But that could have been a touchdown there. Our backup is the great one. Wow, it's like it's Tom Brady, our backup now. Tommy DeVito, yes, our Danny's son. I hope he's a little bit taller than Danny DeVito. Go Commanders. Kaijume. Kaijume, where are you from, my friend? The Italian from the Jets, remember? Of course I remember him, man. There was this massive hype about him last season, remember? Kaijume, where are you from, man? Where are you from? So let's have a look. Got a little bit of a break here now, waiting for the Commanders to have their first offensive drive of the day. See what Jaden Daniels comes up with. I like Jaden Daniels. I think he's a franchise quarterback. Commanders, they a few years looking for their franchise quarterback as well. Didn't quite work out there with RG3. America, yeah, when America's massive, my dear friend. East Coast, West Coast, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, And who are you going? Commanders, huh? So maybe East Coast, maybe Washington itself. Let's have a look. I can see this being a high scoring game. I think we're going to get more than 60 points combined. But I'm going for a narrow Packers win. I'm going 33-27. So, just doing some things as per usual. Joshua Dobbs is our third string quarterback. Okay. Good morning, Darren. Our third string quarterback, Joshua Dobbs. Okay. So let's have a look. I just like the Packers, man. I love the Packers, man. That whole organization, the way it's built up. So let's see what the first offensive drive of the Washington Commanders brings for you. Jaden Daniels with the ball. See what the Packers defense with Mike Parsons. Short little pass, nice little pass. Dobbs is not that bad. Yeah, he's not that bad. Matt LaFleur is pissed at one of his players on the sideline. So 2nd and 7 here for the Commanders. Let's have a look. Got to be careful here. There's the blitz coming. No. Good defense from the Packers. Fans own shares to team shares ain't worth a cent, but you own a stake. Weird. Yep. Yeah. I kind of like that setup there, Green Bay. I would be. I'm not always for fans owning. I don't mind fans owning the team. You know, with shares and stuff like that. Running the team's a different story. Because fans are too emotional sometimes. So 3rd and 8 coming up here. Green Bay, yeah. Let's go, man. I would only want to play. I only want to go watch a game in Green Bay in winter. I want that frozen tundra feeling. The Green Bay defense is all over them, man. Cheeseheads, weird, but yeah. Green Bay, Wisconsin, home of cheese. Wisconsin is favorite for the cheese, so that's going to be a 4-and-out here for the Commanders. So both teams getting nothing on their first drives. Good defense. Punting team is coming out here for the Commanders. So 4th and 4, and punting team is going to be out here. Let's see what they can do. I know New England is bloody cold. I went to go watch a game. Oh, good, good punt and good punt defense there. I mean, look. Oh fuck! These refs are throwing flags like it's bloody cotton candy, man. Washington playing well, and I got a guy that is pissing me off once again. Ah, they take the flag away. I like that. So, Green Bay are going to start about on their own 3 yard line. He got him well. He got him really well. That was a from Butler. Good defense there from Butler. So we're going to wait quickly for the. Stop the clock because it'll be a little bit too much there. There you go. So let's see what the Green Bay Packers can come up with on their second drive of the game. Look, they're going to be starting around about their own 3 yard line, so that I can see them running the ball off a little bit to try to give themselves some space. Remember, kicker got fired after one game. Forgot team, but NFL don't muck around. It was the bloody San Francisco 49ers that got rid of Moody after one game. I think they released him after one game. I think there were two teams that released a kicker after one game. Yeah, look, as a kicker, you don't live the most dangerous life, but you live a very short life in the NFL, unless you're Harrison Butker or somebody like that. If you're a very good kicker in the NFL, you can earn a shitload of money and have a long, long career. But if you these days, they seem to be Moody. Yep, they seem to be firing kickers like it's going out of fashion, man. There you go. Let me just quickly get into the poll again, guys. Keep on liking and subscribing. We're well on our way to 87,000 already, and yeah, that'd be cool, man. There you go. I like that. Any Packers fans out there? We've got a few Commanders fans I've seen, but nobody supporting the Packers today. Funny. I actually think Green Bay have quite a good following. Personally, I've never been to Green Bay, Wisconsin. I've been to Washington D.C. definitely, but not to Green Bay. Are they a Rams fan? You're a Highlanders fan. A Rams fan. Rams, yeah, Rams can have a good season this year because Matthew Stafford's a solid quarterback, man. I like the coach there in LA. Rams got a nice, and they got the most beautiful stadium there with the SoFi Stadium. You know, I think both LA teams are going to do really well this year. So I'm going to adjust the clock quickly just to get it all right again. There you go. There we go. So Packers. Oh, Jordan Love, little flick over the top. Oh, they pick up the first down. That is fantastic. So give themselves a little bit of breathing room at the Packers. They pick up about 20 yards there on a nice little short little dink pass there from Jordan Love to Kraft. So someone's out. It looks like it is his shoulder. Like I thought, he fell on his shoulder. I think Reed's done for the game. He fell on his shoulder. That's not good news. He's hurting. He's definitely hurting. So he's going back to the locker room. First and 10 year on their own 20-yard line here. So little run there, picks up about 4 or 5 yards. That'll be Jacobs once again. So we'll have 2nd and 6. Packers moving the ball well here on their second drive. Let's see if they get some score here, but a long way to go. Still another 70 yards to go until there's anything about scoring here. Been a lot of flags to start off the game. I don't like this new big helmet kind of protector that they wear. That the helmet on top of the helmet looks like fucking something out of Spaceballs, man. Oh, beautiful wide open pass. Kraft. That's about a 50-yard game by Kraft. What a pass. That is a big play. Look at. Let me just see it from the quarterbacks. The Packers, the Commanders concentrating on Josh Jacobs. Nobody picks up a tight end. Beautiful look there from Jordan Love. Gets him, and Kraft is off, and he just picks up about 50 yards here. Damn, that was nice. So let's have a look. Jordan Love up to 113 yards already. Jacobs, yeah, no, gets back to the line of scrimmage with that run. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Good defense there from Martin. I do like that bloody hoodie that Matt LaFleur is wearing. I could get myself one of those Packers hoodies. That looks nice, man. Yeah, look. That's not easy. That helmet, Dobes or the Dobbs he's wearing, I think that is terrible, man. So here we go. 2nd and 9. Here we go. And he throws it away, Jordan Love. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Doing good numbers, yeah. Look, the thing is now, it seems that the Washington defense kind of tightened up the minute you get around the 30, 40-yard line. Yeah, well, they're actually in the red zone now. The Green Bay Packers are on the 20-yard line. People always forget, you think it gets easier the closer you get, but it doesn't. Because the defensive field just shrinks. Oh, they stopped the clock. I don't know why they stopped. So here we go. Jordan Love's taking off his. Yeah, Jordan Love gets the first down. I don't like it when quarterbacks celebrate that much because you know the defense is coming for your ass afterwards. Be careful what you wish for. No, it gets harder. It gets harder the closer you get because the defense don't have to cover such a big field. You spread out your 12 men, and it becomes really tough, man. There's no open spaces in the field. That is, you've got to be careful there, Jordan Love. He lowers his shoulder. I mean, one big shoulder hit in your season as a quarterback could be over. Tom Brady was never doing that crap. So what we got going here? Oh, so time out there. So we'll probably have to up the clock a little bit. So once again, time out there. It's a good flowing game so far. I mean, we're missing the scores obviously, but it's flowing well. High life, be nice to people, man. You've got to take them with you on the journey, man. It's not easy for everybody to understand the rules in the NFL unless you're really into sports and stuff like that. And of course, you have the casual fan. I think the Packers win their division this year. I think the Commanders will come in second in their division behind the Eagles. I don't think the Cowboys make the playoffs this year. While we're waiting, hell no, I'm an independent brother. There you go, man. Let me just quickly put out those games coming up there again. Look, Seahawks Steelers should be interesting. Browns, they're going to get knocked up by the Ravens. Broncos Colts, that should be a tight one. Panthers Cardinals, can't see anything but a Cardinals win. Eagles Chiefs, I'm hoping for the Eagles, but it could go anywhere. Falcons Vikings, I think the Vikings will do it. Buccaneers Texans, you never know. You never know with our Baker Mayfield, huh? Chargers against the Raiders, going for the Chargers. Commanders, Green Bay. Like I said, I think Green Bay win this one. The Bengals will win. The Cowboys will beat the Giants. The Lions will beat the Bears. The Rams will beat the Titans. The Patriots and the Dolphins, who knows? The 49ers, Saints, going with the Saints now after all the injuries. And the Bulls against the Jets. I think the Bulls. You think Flacco? That's a big one. Flacco going back to Baltimore, where he won the Super Bowl. I mean, I can only see in Baltimore having love for Flacco. So let's have a look. We have our first touchdown. We have our first touchdown. Put that on there. That was, sorry, wrong team with the touchdown. There you go. So it is Dobbs to get the touchdown. I could actually put the number in there for you as well. Number 87, Dobbs with the touchdown. Easy, short pass, no problem for the Packers. Ah, beautiful, man. That was too easy. Saints were voted worst in the NFL. Extra point is good as well. So, yep. So 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and we have our first score of the game. There you go. Green Bay, that was too easy. That was way too easy, man. So we've got our first score of the game. I'm going to leave it up there. Touchdown by Dobbs. There you go. There you go. So Dobbs got the touchdown. Let me try to do this better. TD Dobbs. There you go. Not looking too bad, right? Not looking too bad. Not too shabby what I can do on this channel today. So I think if you Matt LaFleur and you're still taking San Francisco over the Saints, that's how bad they are. Okay, all right. And it's already Jordan Love's third year as a starter. Okay, so let me have a look. I can always give you some information, stuff like that. That's cool, man. Flacco is elite. Flacco's a good, solid quarterback, man. We're going to actually quickly just get the stats on Love quickly. So, going to be a kickoff here from the Packers. CD Lamb catches like he runs, yeah. I don't know about CD Lamb. I'll be very honest with you. Let's have a quick look at the stats of Jaden Daniels second. So I can actually put that in for you guys. 7, 10 for 118 yards, 1 TD. See how that works. There you go. So Love has 7 of 10, 118 yards, 1 touchdown. At the moment, put that in there. Let's go. So we've got Jaden Daniels now. Oh, bloody hell. Good defense. Get the guy right in the backfield. Cowgirls, yeah, look, Cowboys. Finesse, good defense there. Wraps up the runner quickly. Tell you what Daniels is doing from the Commanders. Another run. And look, the Commanders are running it a lot. Huh? There you go. So Daniels, there, yeah, I can add some statistics at the bottom. I like that. I like that. So you got Daniels 2 of 2, and what has he got? 7. I'm gonna put that out there. Would help. Huh? 7 yards. Just improving everything here. You know, you guys, we're working on stuff on the channel. You know. There you go. So that's what you've got. Drops back. This is going to be a big pass here for Daniels. Finds his man. Are they going to get first down? Nope, just short. It's going to be 4th. There's a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wait and see what happens here. So either is it, oh, so they're going to replay third down. So this is killing the Washington Commanders, these holding penalties. Look, that's even hold. Uh, so let's see what happens here. So 3rd and 17. And that's they're going to have to punt this one away. Good defense there from the Packers. So punting team will be out there any second. Flag, yeah, look, it was a flag for holding. Commanders were holding. They picked up a 10 yard penalty. So punting team back on 4th and 15. So take that away from Daniels. Just I'll try to put all those stats out there for you guys. 3rd and 17. There. Ooh, ooh, oh. So they nailed it. He received. I thought he was going to call a fair catch, but no, they nailed the shit out of him. Micah Parsons, not that bad, I think Cowboys are going to miss Parsons. Not his divaness. You don't miss that, but his play. I mean, he's got a big mouth, but he backs it up. So, just another timeout there. We just went up. If it is a timeout, why don't I just stop the clock, There you go. Packers, we got. So we got 2-minute warning. There you go. Micah, it's worth. No, let's be honest. Nobody's worth 88 million. Let's put it that way. But yeah, okay. In football terms, look, I think. Look, I don't ever bug around with other people's money. If you get your money, you get your money. If somebody gives you the money, then you deserve the money. Talks a lot of cut, but listen here. I don't mind people talking shit if you can back it up. If you back up talking shit, don't worry about it. Go for it. Back it up, Guys, what I'm going to quickly show you. Look, this is our football. This is our football at the moment. But don't forget, join me every morning for the daily morning show, the sports update show that covers everything of the last 24 hours. So join us for that. There you go. Let's get back to the football. Just a quick little one, while we're waiting for the timeout. And then don't forget, live basketball tomorrow evening. Later to this evening on Friday night, live basketball. The Eurobasket semi-finals. We've got Finland against Germany at 4 o'clock Central European time. And then the big one, Turkey against Greece. That should be an amazing game, so join us for that as well. I'm looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. I hope you guys are looking forward to that as well. So almost 3 o'clock in the morning here in good old Europe. NBA starting soon. In October, about a month out, still about a good month out till the first NBA games start. That's an interesting stat. That all the Green Bay Packers quarterbacks, Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, they all won their first Super Bowl when they were 27 years old. Jordan Love has turned 27 this year. What does that mean for the Packers? Are we going to see a Packers Super Bowl win this year? I'll put it this way. My favorite player in the NBA, Anthony Edwards. I like Anthony Edwards and I like Jimmy Butler. I will support the Minnesota Timberwolves this year. But I'm a Miami Heat fan because I was a young man and I went on holiday on my own to Florida in the same year that the Heat were founded. And I was in Miami, went to the store, got myself the merchandise, and since then I've always been a Heat fan. But I actually do support all teams from Boston. I'll be honest. From you, there you go. I support all teams from Boston. I'll be honest. I love the Bruins, obviously the Patriots, like the Red Sox, and I actually kind of like the Boston Celtics. So there you go. If I had to say one sporting town, I would say yeah, it's Boston. I like Boston as a town. Been there a few times. I like Boston. I like the area. I like all that. So another good pass from Jordan Love. Yeah, the Packers are moving the ball well here. The Packers are moving the ball well here. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up here with about 25 seconds to go. There we go. So it's 4th and 4. They will not play this 4th down out. I can tell you that. But yeah, look, I kind of fell out of love with the Heat when LeBron was there. For me, the Heat has still always been James Wade. So that's the end of the first. Let me get the time ready for the second, and I can actually do that. That's the possession. We'll get the time right there for the second. There you go. Kind of okay, look. I love the beginning of the Miami Heat. Tim Hardaway, Glenn Rice, Alonzo Mourning. That's where it started for me. Yeah, look, the early Miami Heat. That's what I fell in love with. And then obviously when they had Dwayne Wade and then Shaq came, that was my era. I'm not a big fan of LeBron James. I'll be honest with you. I think he's I think oh, he's a phenomenal basketball player. Don't get me wrong. I just too many politics with this man. Boo! There you go. Hey, you can't always you can't you know have everybody. But let me quickly go have a look at some other sports quickly while we're waiting. See if I can get into. Let me go have a look what's happening in Major League Baseball. We'll see if we can. There you go. The Rays, the Astros. Let's see. Rockies. Not a lot of games tonight in there. The Yankees are up 9-1, so not good news for you, High Life. The Red Sox not playing tonight. The Blue Jays doing well. There you go. The Big Shamrock. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. You see, I don't like it at the end of the season. My Royals. I'm not a Kansas City Royals fan, man. I just said the Royals will still make the playoffs, maybe. Let me go have a look. Let me go have a look. You just seen me here this morning early. Schedule. Let's have a look at the standings. Standings. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know. 2, 4, 6. Don't forget, between the Kansas City Royals, the Seattle Mariners got the last wild card spot. They've won 78 games. Tampa Bay the Rays have won 72, so there's still a lot to play for, man. You think it's already sorted? I'm not that sure. I am not that sure, man. I'll be honest with you, I'm not that sure. Texas Rangers are making a move. The Mariners are there. The Guardians, I don't know. We'll see. This weekend, we'll see a lot. So we get this quarter underway. Got a flag on the play already. So who's this flag again? It's probably going to be a defensive holding. Face mask against the Packers. Is that what we got here? Packers are backing it up. Bless you. National League is different, yeah. National League. Oh, yeah, that's a clear face mask there from offer. Jeez. National League, yeah. Look, the National League. You got the Brewers, the Phillies, the Cubs, and the Dodgers look kind of set for the playoffs or wild card. Padres, the Mets. I think it's going to be interesting. The last 2 weeks of the season should still have meaning. Flag, flag, flag. Well, that's what it is, yeah. So let's have a look. Let me put that softer. So here we go. Yeah, that was a good pickup. Hey, don't you agree? Debo Samuel playing for the Commanders. I mean, that's a fantastic pickup from the Commanders. Gives old Jaden Daniels a lot of options there. I like Debo Samuel. I was surprised that the 49ers gave him up. You want the Dodgers to lose? Yeah. I'm going to ask you something. Are we going to get a Subway Series, a World Series? Mets against Yankees. Wouldn't you love that? Debo Samuels picks up a few yards. It's going to be third and... So let's have a look. Okay, then off. No problem, man. No problem. You want a Subway Series, don't you? Never going to happen. All right. Never say never, you know. So third and 3. Commanders haven't only had 11 yards of offense in the first quarter. So here we go. Daniels looking. Looks like I get a first down here. McLaurin. You're a Yankees fan in disguise, man. Just joking. Big Red Sox fan. Oh, let me write that down quickly that I don't forget it this morning. So we got second down. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up, I think. Yep, there you go. Could be, man. It could be, man. But we'll see. We'll see, you know. You know how playoff baseball is. Everything's possible. But we're concentrating on the football. It's 2nd and 9 here for the Commanders, and they've really not got anything going in this game. Or bad pass in his back. And Jaden Daniels looks a little bit rattled today. He was all smiles at the beginning. I can tell you now, the Packers have basically wiped a smile off the man's face. Yeah, but the playoffs is always something different. People got to remember that. So 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Commanders. Yeah, they look a bit lost. They are lost here, man. Oh, he drops the ball. That doesn't help your quarterback. That was Noah Brown that couldn't hold on. He had it in his hands. He lost it. So, punting team will come on. And again, the Commanders just give the ball away. Let me just quickly let me have a look at actually the stats from the Commanders today. I don't think they've got 20 yards of offense yet. Let's have a look. Box score. 20 yards. 24 yards of offense is what they've got so far. I mean, they've got Austin Eckler as their runner. I mean, they got Debo Samuel, Noah Brown, Terry McLaurin. I mean, so they've got options, man. Whoever's a Commanders fan, not looking good for you guys, man. 24 yards total. Yeah, that's it. Look, even Drake May could muster up 24 yards. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So, timeout once again. We'll just wait for them to come back. If your friend asks you a question. Yeah, if your friend asks you a question, you don't answer, and that's what you do. So, we're just waiting for the game to get back underway. They got good defense, man. I mean, look, hey, look, picking up Micah Parsons is a big thing, man. Is a big thing. Is he the missing link for a Super Bowl? I don't know, but I wouldn't surprise me. The Green Bay could go a long way this season. They go a hell of a long way this season. The Green Bay Packers. So all these breaks, we'll see. He might, maybe to get to the 24 yards. Why I pick Green Bay win? The NFC, their defense is stacked. Okay, Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. John, my son. Are the Cowboys fans not the most delusional fans in the NFL? Every freaking year for 30 years, we're going to win the Super Bowl. And every year for 30 freaking years, you choke. An AFC team will win the Super Bowl. Okay. Look, there's a lot of good teams out there this year. I mean, I'm not going now in any specific order or anything like that. You got to take the Eagles. You can't count out the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Bulls could do it this year. Packers look good. I think you got to watch out for the Rams. I think the Rams are going to be good. I can see the Rams going well. I would have had San Francisco on my list, but those injuries now are going to hurt them. The Ravens, I don't have I don't rate the Ravens. I don't rate the Ravens. Yeah, since 19. Just got to put this guy in a timeout there that always comes up with his crap. So, Packers back on the attack here. You got to run quicker, son. You got to catch that ball, son. Geez, you might have to get that Super 8 videos out, man. That's the last time. So another nice 8-yard pickup here from Jacobs. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Look, the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, the cellular phones were about as big as this bottle, man. That's how big the phones were. Eddie Murphy was still the best actor on the planet when the Cowboys last won it. Packers pick up a 1st down again. You know what? We're into the 2nd quarter, and the Packers should actually have a bigger lead than they have at the moment. Because the Commanders have been woeful, man. Their offense has not been existent. 71% of you do believe in the Packers. Baltimore Orioles, 1983. What is the franchise that has waited the longest in North American sports for a win of a championship? Nah, incomplete. So that's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. That was out of bounds. I can stop the clock very quickly. Nutty Professor came out in 1996. There you go. That could be reviewed. They got to challenge that call. I think that's a catch, my son. San Diego Padres. When did the White Sox last win something? I mean, I think that the team who was probably in the NBA, so that's a challenge. I think, what is the NBA? What, the Clippers haven't won anything? Ever won anything? Let me quickly, while we're waiting here for the challenge, let's go and Google that. Let's have a look quickly. I'll look. Yeah, you look. You. So it's gonna. So it's going to be a first time good catch there. Dan Quinn's got a few decisions to make here. Average yards per play. Green Bay 8.7 yards. Washington 1.9. Jaden Daniels looks like a wet poodle at the moment. It's not looking good for him. So here we go. First and 10. Packers in the half already of the Commanders, so that pick up another 5-6 yard. 10 NBA teams have never won a banner. So okay, I can't see that now. Let's see if I can get to all 10 of them, okay? All right. So definitely the Clippers have never won a banner. I know that. Including Minnesota, yes. Timberwolves have never won a banner. Of course, the newer teams wouldn't have won a banner. But Minnesota's never won a banner. The Grizzlies have never won a banner. Oh, good pass here from Jordan Love. Now almost into the red zone again. Who else? Let me go through the Dallas, Houston. They've won it. I think the Sacramento Kings have never won one. Kings have never won one. I'm just trying to go through the Brooklyn Nets have never won one. Who else has never won one? Got to go to the younger teams in the league. The Oklahoma City Thunder, but they were once the Seattle Supersonics. I know they won, but let's go. The Thunder haven't won as the Thunder, as the teams that they are now. The Thunder haven't won. Correct. Thank you. Okay, the Nuggets have won one. I know the Nuggets have won one. Who else we got there? Let me just get the let me just. I got to just get the NBA teams up. That's all. NBA teams. Who else hasn't won one? In Texas, I've got all the Texas teams. I said the Clippers and the Kings. 10 NBA teams have won. Orlando Magic have never won a championship. The Phoenix Suns have never won a championship. The Orlando Magic has definitely never won a championship. I know that. Oh, this could be another touchdown. Pelicans, Jazz. Yeah, you go. There you go. Yeah, the Utah Jazz. Yeah. Always close with Karl Malone and John Stockton. So it's first and goal coming up. So what we got? Phoenix, Magic, Jazz, Pelicans. I said Memphis, Minnesota, Clippers, Kings. I'm missing at least one. I think I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? One team I'm definitely missing. So you got the New Orleans Pelicans. They haven't won. Closer touchdown here. There's one more team I'm not getting in there. I forgot one team I'm missing. If I have all the teams in front of me, I could tell you quickly, but I don't have all the teams in front of me. One team that is missing. Who am I missing that has never won a championship? Touchdown. We have a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs. There you go. Four teams in the NFL. Okay, let me try to get four teams in the NFL never to win a thing. Okay. The problem is it their old names combined with the new names? Okay, let's have a look. Um, I know the Redskins have won one, so the Commanders have won one. Let's see. Let's see if I can get those four teams without a ring in the NFL. Hmm. The Jets, the Giants have won rings. The Buffalo Bills have never won a ring, right? They were in the, they were in the, they were there four times, but they lost all four times in a row. I think the Bills is one that has never won one, if I'm right. That's easy. Okay, well, just give me a second here. I'd go Bills. I cannot remember. Bills, Jacksonville Jaguars, Carolina Panthers. The Panthers and the Jaguars have definitely never won a championship. The Houston Texans have never won a championship. Um, Let me just see who else is there. You know what? Gonna make this easy for myself quickly. We'll put out all the NFL teams. So let me tell you. Um, the Cardinals have never won one. I know that. The Jaguars have never won one. The Panthers have never won one. The Titans have never won one. I'd go with that. Tell me if I'm right. Titans, you said four, huh? Only four teams never won. Wrong about Buffalo. Okay. So I'll go Titans, Titans, Panthers, Jaguars, Texans. The Jets have won. The Saints have won. The Bulls have won. The 49ers, Dolphins. I can't remember the Dolphins winning one. Patriots, Rams, Bears, Cowboys, Giants, Green Bay, Washington have won. Jags, Cleveland, Browns. The Jags, the Browns, the Panthers. Those three have never won one, right? I'm missing one. Falcons, maybe. Have the Atlanta Falcons ever won a Super Bowl? No, I don't think so. Can't remember. Is it the Falcons? Wouldn't surprise me. I got missing out there. You quizzing me early in the morning. Yes, man. So I'll take that touchdown away. Tell me who's the last one that I'm missing. Well, tell me all four. No. Texans. I can't remember the Texans winning a Super Bowl, man. They were once the Houston Oilers, but then they changed now. The Browns, yes, that's three. One missing one. The Browns. Okay, so you got the Jags, the Browns. Who has not won a Super Bowl? The Chargers. Detroit, of course, the Lions. Yeah. They've been there for such a long time, but they've never won it. So you're telling me it's the Lions, the Browns, the Jags, and the Panthers? Is that what you're telling me? Detroit Browns, Jags, Texans, Panthers, Carolina Panthers. Yeah, Detroit gets everybody, I think, because Detroit is like one you think they must have won a Super Bowl by now. I got to stop at the clock. I'm way ahead here with the clock. Sorry about that. Yeah, but they've changed the names because I remember the Houston Oilers, and now the team in Texas is the other Texans. Also in Houston is the Texans. Sometimes it just gets you, man. Carolina won a Super Bowl. Yeah, I thought so. thought so. Which city in the USA? Which city in the USA have won the most rings? If you combine NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, and NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, and NBA. Which team has won the most? Of course, you've got the Yankees that have won a hell of a lot of titles for New York. I think the Rangers have won few, but the Knicks have won, but not lately. I was still, yeah. Look, the greatest sports city, I think, just me personally in the US, has got to be Boston, man. I think they've won the most, not collectively the most titles, maybe, but they spread it around, The Patriots win stuff, the Bruins have won stuff, the Red Sox have won stuff, the Celtics have won stuff. I gotta go with Boston. Title town, there you go. I was right. Now, let me just get the time right here quickly. I haven't put the clock up. I know my clock's totally whack now. I don't know what the time is. My time has been jumping around all the time. Oh, another injury to a Washington player. That's not looking good. When you get onto the golf cart, you're kind of screwed. Okay, so I'm not that bad with the clock. 7. So 14 zip here for the Bruins have won a few titles. Fuck, they're just saying the Packers have almost had 250 total yards of offense. The Commanders 23. Yeah, but they've won. They have won. What are the traditional teams in the NFL? I would definitely go with the Bruins, the Philadelphia Flyers, Chicago, Toronto, Montreal. 2009, yep. So here we go. So what kind of Commanders can they come up with a little bit of offense now? Flipping how that defense is good from the Packers, man. Original 6. All right. Tell me if I get this right. Obviously, the original 6, the Bruins, right? Chicago, the Blackhawks, Philadelphia Flyers, New York Rangers, Montreal, Toronto. That would be for me the original Big 6. The Red Wings, okay, the Red Wings, okay. So maybe the Canadian teams weren't in there at the beginning. I don't know, but you got to go, yeah. Chicago, Detroit, New York, Boston, Philadelphia. They would be in the original teams. Boston, yes, they would be in the original teams. I'd go Toronto or Montreal. I put Montreal in there. I know it's nothing down south and nothing on the west coast. Flyers, Rangers, yeah, of course. Nothing on the west coast. Definitely nothing on the west coast. Nothing down the south. Maple Leafs. There you go. So I was right. So I kind of got that one. Not that dumb. And Canadians. There you go. So Maple Leafs, Canadians, Rangers, Flyers, Red Wings, Blackhawks, Bruins. So that's 7. So it's basically an original 7. There you go. Another injury. Coleman going off injured this time. Commanders picking up a lot of injuries right now. All right. So Detroit, Chicago, Boston, the Flyers, the Maple Leafs, and the Canadians. So the Rangers came on later. Okay. All right. Here we go. Clock ticking again. Incomplete again. 2nd and 10. Jaden Daniels not here. Not at the races today. I do like a little bit of tradition, you know. I do like a little bit of tradition. Micah Parsons with the number 1, huh? So he had to drop one of his ones. So 2nd and 10 here for the. Nah, so again, they're not going to get a first down. Easy money, yeah. So let's have a look. Third down coming up. Probably 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Commanders. Can they actually get a first down? 3rd and 1. So what they're going to do? Yeah, they pick up a first down. Well done to the Commanders. You picked up a first down. He's playing hurt apparently. Okay. Says a lot for the man, you know. Play hurt, you know. Don't forget at halftime, I'm also going to go for a quick break at halftime. I still got to get the whole morning show ready, but you know, I'll just wangle that on the sideline. Not a lot of baseball this morning. Jaden Daniels looking, and now he's taking off on his own. Oh, and he gets nailed. He has not looked good, Jaden Daniels. Jeff Hafled is the Packers defensive coordinator, and he has got that team ticking over. He must have been like a pig in mud when he heard he was getting Micah Parsons. Look, if they can play defense like that the whole season, then they got a shot. Because with a fantastic defense can get you to the Super Bowl. We've seen that in the past. I mean, look, when the Broncos got there, you know, got closer with old Tim Tebow and stuff like that, a good defense can take you a hell of a long way, man. Good. So here comes 3rd and down and 5. The Packers are all over the receivers, man, of the Washington Commanders. The receivers from the Commanders can get no separation. That was Nixon, man. That was just good. Oh, well done, man. Jane Daniels has got to get that ball out quicker, man. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Wow. Tebow, yeah, Tim Tebow. I like Tebow. A nice, clean-cut guy, honest. Jaden Daniels has mustered up 43 yards in almost 2 quarters of football. I mean, let's be honest, that is not, it's nothing to write home about. You know, you're not going to call up Mama and say, listen here, Mama, I had 43 yards in the first half. You know, I got to get myself something to eat at halftime. I didn't have any dinner last night, so I'm feeling it. They're going for the field goal here. What's this, about a 51-yard field goal? So they're on the board. The Washington Commanders. 43 yards is not good, man. So we got 4:27 left in this quarter. And the Commanders are on the board. The Commanders are on the board. Guys, while we're waiting for the Commanders to be on the board, let me just quickly, I'm going to go over to show you what's coming up on the channel this weekend. For that, we'll just head over to the DEF CON Rugby Show quickly, tell you what's coming up this weekend. We do have Australia against Argentina. We do have the Springboks against New Zealand. Then we have the Springboks women against the New Zealand women. We have the Lions against Boerland in the Curry Cup. We have Samoa against the USA in the morning. So that's all on the show later this week. Don't worry, check it out. There you go. So we'll go back to that. I'm actually going to just add something on while we're waiting for this next. Put it out there quickly. Tell you what's coming up. There you go. Image, get it. That's the cool thing. You can just pick up stuff Techniques these days, I love the technique these days. Let's have a quick look there. Thumbnails upcoming. Tomorrow is the 12th. There you go. You're going to love this one. You're going to love this one, High Life. There you go. That's it tomorrow. That's the morning show. Join us for that at 7 o'clock Central European time. That's in 3.5 hours. I even got a Yankee in the middle there. So let's have a look. Good chance. You've definitely got a chance of winning both games over the box. Let's be honest about that, because I don't think the South African women have a hope in hell to beat New Zealand. I don't. What the hell am I doing? So yeah, again we go. Here we go. Another good first down pick up here for the Packers. Get that clown off the thumbnail. The man is good, man. You got to respect greatness as well, man. But my favorite Yankee of all time still got to be Derek Jeter. I like Jeter. Skanky Aaron Judge. I know you're going to say Jeter the cheater, but I like Derek Jeter. I thought he was a fantastic baseball player. I like Big Pappy from Boston. I just enjoy good sportsmen. Doesn't matter who you play for or what. I just like, if you're a good sportsman, I enjoy that. Another first down. Come on, man. Another flag on the play. Offensive holding, so that's going to be coming back. So let's have a look. Respect greatness. They haven't won a thing since 2013. Yeah, but he's a good batter, man. He's a good batter. Maybe it's their year this year. I'm just buggering with you, man. So Rivera, Curtis Granderson. Yeah, Mariano Rivera was a good pitcher, relief pitcher. I liked him a lot. So here we go. So we're down to 3 minutes already. You're more into pitching than to hitting it. CC Sabathia. Who was your favorite pitcher of the last 20 years? See, I like people like Calvin Ripley. I like people like that. What's the guy there? Verlander. Good pitcher. Verlander as well. I liked Verlander. What about the cheetah himself, Roger Clemens? So Jeter was a muppet, but not as bad as A Rod. No, A Rod was. I never was a fan of A Rod. Never. Not the greatest. Never a fan of Alex Rodriguez. Didn't like him at all. A player I did like. I like David Justice. He didn't play for the Yankees, but I did like David Justice. What was the guy that played for the Oakland Athletics? Cancelo. I liked him as well. Tim Wakefield. Okay. What is that guy with the crazy hair that played for the Mariners? Randy Johnson. Oh, they catch the ball. So let's see what the. Oh, this is a good return. This is actually quite a nice return there from the Commanders. So. NBA starting on the 25th of October. So, can the Thunder repeat in the NFL? In the NBA, I mean. That Lambeau Field is the museum and everything. It's beautiful there, man. It's beautiful there. I like that's old tradition, man. Rest in peace, Tim. Okay, yeah. That's Tim Wakefield, yeah. So let's have a look. Daniels has got to come up with something here. He runs on his own. He's going to get nailed. He's going to get nailed. He gets out of bounds. So we've got 155 to go. So let's see. Packers up by 11. Packers should be up by more. Chapman. Okay. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest baseball fan in the world. I know the household names. So today's Friday already. Unbelievable, hey? Time is flying, and the weekend is upon us. And what a weekend we're going to have. Massive sports weekend coming up. So we've got 155 to go to halftime. At a halftime, we're going to go for a little bit of break, fill up the water bottle, the magic water bottle that no one can see. Look at that. No advertisement on my water bottle. I'll know him when I see him, okay? I'll know him when I see him. Look, there's been a lot of pictures in baseball. What's that guy that did it for the Atlanta Braves? Was it Maddox? Maddox from the Atlanta Braves. I remember when the Atlanta Braves were tough to beat. Where is that kid? Where's Bryce Harper playing right now? There's a big hype around him. Where's Bryce Harper? Look, you got to give it to the Dodgers. Altana is fantastic, man. So we'll see. Don't forget tomorrow, later today, two big Eurobasket games live on the channel. Germany, Finland, one semi-final. Turkey, Greece, the second semi-final. Maddox, yeah, Maddox. I remember Maddox. They actually had quite a good pitching staff there. Who's on the halftime show? Ooh, okay, you got Sherman there on the halftime show. Sterling Sharp will be honored. There you go. What's that? What's that ex-quarterback there with the big beard called? What was his name? What's he playing for the Jets? We'll see. We will see. So it's almost halftime, guys. 1:55 to go. Can the Commanders actually get a touchdown here? Decent hitter. There you go. He's in Philly. Yeah, didn't he start off with the Nationals? Get the ball. I mean, Austin Eckler has done nothing on the ground. Debo Samuel's been quiet for them. I mean, you've got all these options. Fitzpatrick, there you go. Fitzmagic, man. So, second down here, coming up. Fitzmagic, yeah. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Let's have a look. 2nd and 5. Yeah. False start here from the Washington Commanders. Tunzel with a false start. They are shooting themselves in the foot, man. Fitzmagic, there you go. And the third guy on the panel, who was that great tight end from the Atlanta Falcons? I can't get his name right now. Hall of Famer, definitely. False start on the offense. Mr. Tunzel. Fitzy moved around, but he was always solid. I liked him. Because I thought he had a little bit of flair, and at least he had a little bit of, how do you say it? he was charisma, which a lot of these players today do not know what the fucking word charisma means. Pitts. No. What is his name? So Debo Samuel does something. So it's going to be third down here and 4. What the hell? Washington, at least they're again in field goal range, But let's see what they can do. Jane Daniels has had a shocker so far. This is not looking good for him. Oh, almost intercepted. So it's going to be 4th and 4. That must probably bring out the punting unit now for the last 19 seconds. Then we're going to go into a nice little break, what I'm going to call a sandwich and a drink break. We'll bring out some more new drinks here, and then I'll see you in the second half. But then 19 seconds. Okay, let's see what they do with the field goal attempt. Fuck, I hate that when a quarterback makes a bad pass, doesn't get it, and then they smile. Fucking, you didn't see Tom Brady smiling when he screwed up. That is no good. No good. So Green Bay got 14 seconds. They got a chance to get into field goal range for 14 seconds. Perfect. And then we can get you live on the show during one of the NFL games. Perfect, highlight. You enjoy your day, man. You have a good one. Enjoy. Stay healthy. Have a good rehab, my friend. So, what are the Packers going to do with 14 seconds left on the clock? That's the good question. Peace, man. So here we go. Packers. What is Love going to do? Oh, beautiful. They get it to the sideline. Wicks has played well. So they're almost in field goal range already. They've got 8 seconds left. What are they going to do with these 8 seconds? That's the big question. So let's have a look. They got a timeout left, don't worry. So timeout with 4 seconds left. So on the 30, hi Vic, how are you? I'm good, Katie, I'm very good. So can the Packers put 3 points on the board? That's the major question. Can the Packers put 3 points on the board? Yeah, there you go. We will have a look. We will have a look what happens this morning. Oh, starting to get warm in here. I need to go get a sandwich. I need to go get a drink. I'm bloody hungry this morning. So, for 48-yard field goal attempt, let's see what he can do with this one. It's straight. Look, he should have the legs for this. He donks it off the upright, so they don't score either. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have halftime. Let me get the ready for the put it there on halftime. I will just make the times correct. There you go. $60. There you go. It's halftime. Waiting for the third quarter to come. It is halftime. Dan Quinn giving an interview. He can't be happy. I will be back soon. So what I'm going to do is that. Put it out there. I'll put these out there so that you can see what's going on. And I'll be back soon, man. Ciao, ciao. Just gonna take the water bottle. All right, back again, man. And the man is back. There you go. Take the NFL fixtures off. Look, I'm going to listen to a little bit of the halftime show here. So, listening to the halftime show here, the State Farm halftime show there. I'll update. I'm going to eat my sandwich as well. I'll put it a little bit louder. Let's have a look. Good sandwich.
Well, I talked to Jeff Hafley earlier today, and he talked about the disguises, but also the speed in which his team
I'm telling you now that Richard Sherman, he knows what he's talking about. Huh? Very eloquent talker. Jesus, but the Green Bay Packers are just showing the highlight. The Packers defense has been all over them, man. I hope you guys have got something to eat at halftime. At halftime, you deserve to have something to eat. But Indianapolis, the Commanders are not looking good at all today. Not at all. There you go. The magic bottle's back. Very good. So let's have a look. I don't know if the Commanders can come back on this one. Their offense has been so bad. But look, put it this way: if you're a Commanders fan, can your offense be as bad as it was in the first half? In the second, most probably not.
They've given up 14 points here in the first half. Next week, we're taking this party to Buffalo as reigning MVP Josh Allen and the Bills host Tua and the Dolphins in an AFC East matchup. Our coverage starts at 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right. So next Thursday it's going to be Tua and the Dolphins against the Bills. Woo!
From 2 yards out, his 10th straight regular season game with a rushing touchdown. We will be back in Green Bay in just a moment.
Good. Look, Green Bay win tonight. They're already 0-2. Good start to the season. The Washington Commanders, if they lose, they're going to be 0-2 to start the season. Not good for them. Just a cheese and chutney sandwich, if everybody's wondering. But we'll see, We'll see what happens. I think it should be all right. Just want to put it softer when they bring in the advertisements. I actually had Washington doing really well this season. But that is Daniel's third year in the season. Is this a third-year curse or whatever? I don't know. He hasn't been good. Let me actually just go run up, get the statistics out there for you now. There we go. We'll talk about all the teams and all the statistics. Just enjoying the rest of my sandwich quickly. There you go. Let's have a look at the box score quickly of this game. So let's have a look what's coming up in the second half. Just quickly looking here. So Jaden Daniels had 49 yards of total offense from passing. Jordan Love 214 already. I mean, look, they've had 34 yards rushing. They've had the total offense is around about 80 yards. That is pathetic. Green Bay's got more rushing yards than Washington has got offensive yards. There you go. So we're just waiting for that second half. Let's have a quick look at the schedule coming up of the NFL. Tell you what's up. Tell you what our next game is going to be on the channel. If I've got it all right, it's Buffalo against New York. It's the early kickoff on Sunday. We'll be doing that one. And then week 2, there you go. And then let me have a It's not good there. That was my breakfast, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna have the Bulls against the Jets as the early kickoff, and then the late kickoff, Eagles Chiefs, and then on Monday night must probably have the Buccaneers against the Texans. Oh, looks like a there we go. So we're just waiting for the second half to start. All ready, got everything ready, up and running, looking good, feeling good. It hasn't been a bad football game. I just think Washington haven't turned up yet. I'm just going to close the door quickly, otherwise there we go. Can we get a better second half from the Commanders than we did in the first? That's the big question that has to be asked. Quickly go look here. There you go. So we're just waiting for that second half to start. Good, man. If you're a Commanders fan, you're worried, man. You're worried. It's not looking as good as you anticipated it would be. So that's quite a nice little run that old Josh Jacobs has got. The 10, oh, sorry about that, 10 games in a row that he's made the get into the end zone. So he's got a 10-game streak of scoring a rushing touchdown. Nice. Commanders suck. Yes, today they do. Hi, Vic. Go Houston Texans. My Super Bowl pick. Ooh, brave man. Brave man. So, getting ready. It's not halftime anymore. Just quickly. We are in the third quarter and we have kickoff. So let's see what happens in the third quarter. Oh, nice run by Deebo Samuel. Oh, that is now a good run from Deebo Samuel. That is a good run to start off the half. So, Matt LaFleur giving an interview. He was pissed in the first half. Yes, I agree with you, Matt LaFleur. LaFleur. I think that's the best thing they ever did when they put him in charge over McCarthy. What is he actually doing, McCarthy, now? Anybody know? So, here we go. First down for the Washington Commanders. Back. So 5 yards gained there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Good run there from Deebo Samuels before. Sets him up nicely. Puts him in the Packers half already. That's what you wanted to see. Just want to make sure there's no lagging this morning. Well, it shouldn't be because there's no one else on the internet this morning. Here we go. Oh. That Micah Parsons trade, that just works for Green Bay. Gives him so much offensive uh, options on the defense. And if he can keep his head down and just do what he does best, and that is just harass the quarterbacks and stuff like that, then he's going to be good. 3rd and 6 here for the Packers, for the Commanders. Let's see what the Packers defense can do here. What can Jaden Daniels do? That they need something, man. They need a little bit of spark. There we go. Here we go. Good throw. So it can be another first down here for the Commanders. So we're just waiting to see what happens here. Oh, Jaden Daniels to get a hit at the end there. They're not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. So here we go. Come on, man. Commanders, do something. Make this game a little bit interesting. Because it's not been the most exciting game of football at the moment. Daniels backs down, short little pass out there. Was it to Debo? Yep. Picks up 2-3 yards. So you're going to have 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 3 to be precise. So yeah, let's see what happens. I go. Just going to quickly put a possession arrow into the right team. There you go. It is the Commanders with the possession. We'll see. We will see. 3rd and 3. Packers defense have been good. Oh, my ears are itchy. I'm going to win the lotto, man. Here we go. What are they going to do? 3rd and 3. It's going to be a delay of game. Close to a delay of game. So this could be holding. This is going to be a flag against the Washington Commanders. So they're going to be back in this one. Now Parsons with the sack. Look at this, man. Look at this. Connolly Jr. gets fucking nutmegged, man. Boom. 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 Micah Parsons is there too quickly, man. Way too quickly. If that's the way defense is going to play against him, he's going to get 100 sacks this year. So they declined the penalty. It'll be because they got him. So it's 4th and 13. So the punting unit, the field goal unit is on here. So they did miss one earlier. So let's see what he can do now. And it's a 52. He missed from 51 before. So let's see. Another doink. And he hits the upright as well. So that's the second doink of the day. That's 6 points already that they've given away the Commanders through a missed kick. So let's wait for the offense of the Packers to come onto the field again. Let me go have a look what my live promotions are doing there. Here you go. Just having a look quickly at some stuff. All right, so we're just waiting for this to keep on going. I'm just looking at some things on the channel. No, got a lot of things to do this morning. There you go, don't worry. While we're waiting, we might as well go see if there's some news out there on other sports. Let's have a look. I can tell you that Brock Purdy is out for 5 weeks. Not good news there for if you're a 49ers fan. Commanders. So let's go. Commanders, Wise carted off out with quad injury. NFL won't discipline Lamar for shoving Bills fans. Browns deplete not hard to bring down Henry. All right. Dolphins. Dolphins held the players only meeting after the blowout. Wilson, Jets bullish on Fields after sizzling Opa. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, look, lots of teams in a lot of problems, man. Oh, what a pass once again from Jordan Love. Listen here. To Musgrave. It's all been the Packers. I mean, I can actually tell you the statistics here quickly on this game. Box score here. I don't think Commanders got 100 yards offense yet. Sorry, 103. Well done. We're in the third flipping quarter. You've got 103 yards of offense. Jordan Love on his own's got 237 yards. I mean, they've had 42 yards rushing. It's nothing. I'm disappointed in the Commanders today. I actually thought this would be a lot tighter and closer game. I was giving the Commanders the benefit of the doubt. But always remember, guys, on the channel, like, subscribe, hit the notification button wherever you can. Now we got to see. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Packers, but they're well in the half of the Commanders here. A score here, touchdown here, and it's going to be hard for the Commanders to come back. Nice little run. Another first down. Well done by Josh. Is that my man Josh Jacobs once again? He's racking up the running yards now. So it's not going to be a first down. It's going to be a little bit short. This year they don't bring out the chains anymore. They all do it by GPS and stuff like that. First and 50 inches. That's what we're missing. So here we go. 3rd and 1 now. They're just going to run this down. Easy, easy, easy. Too easy. The defense is sleeping. So first and 10 on the 17. Musgrave gets the ball, easy peasy. So Musgrave, 2 receptions, 32 yards, and again to Jacobs, and he picks up another 3-4 yards. Flag on the field. What's that about? So they're coming back. Who's playing better? It's just not even a question here, Tyrone. It's not even a question. It's it's the Green Bay Packers. Okay. So it's 1st and 20 to go. Take the flag away. Another flag coming up. False start. Offense. Offense going back. Still first down, so you're going to have 1st and 30. Pyron likes the Packers. A lot of people like the Packers. Packers is like everybody's default team, isn't it? 1st and 25. So that flag we can take away. So here we go. 1st and 25, what they're going to do. Oh. So Musgrave has just about picked up the whole 25 yards. Yeah, let's say about 15 at least. So it's going to be around about 2nd and 6. Yeah. Look at this. No one picks up Musgrave. No one picks him up. He's open. The Washington defense is not good, man. And I actually thought they had a better defense than this. Beautiful throw there by Love. Beautiful spiral. Musgrave just has to turn. The ball hits him basically in the chest. So it is 2nd and 6. That was actually Kraft that got the ball. He's already at 86 yards after 4 receptions. So a lot of chunk play there. Josh Jacobs gets the first down. So we're gonna be 1st and goal here. It's gonna be 1st and goal. The Packers looking to score once again. That should be 1st and goal. Yep, there we go. 1st and goal. Good looking here. Packers. Josh Jacobs, solid running. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets the ball again. Although, do they do an option play or something like that? 6 plays in the current drive, 51 yards, 4 minutes off the clock. This is good football from the Packers. There we go. Throws the ball away. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. That's clever football. Just throw the ball away. Don't get into trouble. Damn, I like those Packers hoodies that they've got on, man. That Matt LaFleur's got on. Matt LaFleur, if you watch this later, maybe send me one, man. Jaden Daniels does not look happy. I mean, he's had a shocking game, man. I mean, he hasn't had any interceptions or anything, but it's just nothing going on the offense. And they've got weapons, man. Austin Eckler, Debo Samuels, McLaurin. So here we go. Jacobs not getting. So they stopped. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. Look, if you're the Packers, even if you come away with a field goal here, that's fine. Because that gives you a 14-point lead, gives you a 2-score game. So we've got 3rd and goal coming up. So let's have a look. 7 minutes is going this quarter, and let's have a look what happens here. Look, I think it's about 6-7 yards out. It's 3rd and goal. Not even. Only 5 yards out. So let's have a look. Here we go. What does Jordan Love do? He throws it away, so they're going to take the field goal here. You take the field goal here. You don't play out the 4th down. You take the field goal here. You put the 3 points on the board. Kicking has. Yeah, LaFleur tried to get a timeout, but no one was watching him. So they've missed 1 field goal attempt, but this is from 22 yards. This is basically a chip kick. You can't miss this, my son. Good. But very close to doinking it again off the thing. So we got 17-3. Packers in control. Packers, man. Packers is a quarterback country, man. You got Bart Starr played there, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. And now they got the new franchise quarterback, Jordan Love, looking good, man. What's the time? It's 4:15 in the morning. And yep, let's see what the let's see what the Commanders can come up with. The Commanders need to score on this drive. I think you need to score on this drive, otherwise it could get ugly. Could get ugly, man. Not playing well at all. All right. So, just waiting for this offensive drive from the Commanders to start. They need to do something here. They definitely need to do something here. They're just they're not good enough, man. They're just not good enough. I do know that I'm going to enjoy a little sleep after the morning show. I'm going to just put my head onto the cushion and enjoy a little sleep this morning. The Ryder Cup, when does that start? Does it start this weekend now? Let me see, when does the Ryder Cup start? From the 26th of September. All right, okay. So, come on, man. Commanders, make a game out of it. Make it interesting for us, man. It has not been interesting at all. The Packers have just done what they had to do. So let's have a look. Ah, that's quite interesting. Yeah, a lot of big sports stars leaving Dallas, man. First, Luka gets traded to the Lakers. Micah Parsons gets traded to Green Bay. What's next, man? Yeah, so, kickoff here from the Packers. Let's see. So, return here from the Commanders. Not getting there far. Get stopped on the 23-yard line. So, let's have a look. Look, the Commanders have got to do something, not just for themselves, but for me as well. Because I'm about to fall asleep if I'm watching the Commanders. Is like watching the paint dry, man. Their offense has been non-existent today. Not good at all. So let's go. Let's go. Parsons not going to be on the defense on the first drive here. But let's have a look. Beautiful stadium. Nice aerial view. So, we have the Commanders. What are they? On their own 24-yard line. First down here. Jalen Daniels has got to do something. Drops back, surveys the field. I think. Did he get that one? Second down. I think that pass was complete. Oh. So here we go. So it's going to be second down and 3. There we go. Come on, Jaden Daniels, do something. They run the ball, and they go nowhere, man. They go nowhere. The Packers defense is all over them. It's like the Packers defense have got a read on everything. It's like the Packers defense have got their offense. That somebody sent the defense of the Packers the offensive playbook of the Commanders, because they know exactly what they're doing at all times. Yeah, look, they just rushing the shit out of the Commanders. They know exactly what's coming, man. 3rd and 3. Bad pass from Jaden Daniels to McLaurin. So we got fourth down and 3. I don't But Jaden Daniels hasn't run the football tonight. Jaden Daniels he looks like he's stagnant, or is he injured? I don't know. It doesn't look himself. So the next punt of the game coming up for the Commanders. I mean, the Commanders are basically punt, 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 field goal, miss field goal, punt, punt, field goal, miss field goal. That's the Commanders for you. Well, that's a little bit better from the Commanders. So they forced the Packers to start on the 15-yard line. Let's see what the Packers can do here. Danny, Packers too strong. Yeah, just tell me about it. There is a flag on the play. So what does the ref come up with? Okay, so holding from the defensive team, half the distance to the goal line. So they're going to start around about the 6-7 on their own 6-7 yard line. So let's have a look what happens now. And the third quarter is almost in the books. Time is running quickly, and it's not running well for the Commanders. I'm just going to quickly go have a look at some Major League Baseball scores quickly while we're waiting. Might as well do that. There you go, Major League. Just loading that page. Oh, my eyes getting me. Scores. There you go. For all baseball fans out there, just gonna let's have a look. So at the bottom of the stand, there's a lot of teams still playing. Let me see if there's any. The Yankees did beat the Tigers 9-3. The Guardians beat the Royals 3-2, and the Phillies beat the Mets 6-4. Yep. Some other games that will be played later. We'll see. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go have a look at what do we got? More sports. The WNBA. Where we got the WNBA? I think there's one game tonight in the WNBA. All right. No, don't see that there. Cricket, football. No. There you go. Just waiting for the game to continue. That's all. There we go. Just have a quick look. There's only one game tonight, and that is. All right. So, WNBA playoffs start off on Sunday, so we'll update you on that. Tucker Craft doing well, 78 yards already tonight. So, here we go. Green Bay starting off their drive on their own 9-meter line, 9-yard line. Here we go. This is good. If the Commanders can get a good stop here early, it would be good for them. Jacobs just getting back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 again. Interesting. Josh Jacobs, 16 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. So doing a lot of work for his team tonight. Come on, guys. Again, Josh Jacobs, again, picking up nothing. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Come on, guys. Come on. It's not one of those, how do you say? I've suffered over these Thursday night games, man. Here we go. Come on. 3rd and 8. Love drops back. He needs to get rid of this one quickly. That could be intentional grounding. 4th and 8 coming up. A lot of pressure there from the Commanders. So Packers, this will be a quick forward out. They will pump the ball. So this should give a good field position to the Commanders. What can they do? Jaden Daniels, the man has not done a lot so far in this game. Huh? Whelan, the punter, waiting for the ball. Daniels has got to do something. I mean, look, you've still got a whole 4th quarter. There's a lot of football to be played. That's not a bad kick. All the way to the 40-yard line. Oh. No flags. Good to see. So, the Commanders will start their next drive approximately on the halfway line, on the 50-yard line. Lane gets his bell rung there. So we'll see. Going to be another break here. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to just go off to a bathroom break quickly. I'll be back in a second. There you go, guys. Be back in a second. There you go. Be back. Man, it's back again, man. So, let's have a look. I just got myself a biscuit. Need a little bit of a snack. There you go. Good Ovaltine biscuits. They're just showing some replays of Micah Parsons. Great player. So here we go. What can Jaden Daniels do on this drive? He needs to come up with something now. And again, incomplete. Packers defense has been solid. Who wins the division this year? Packers, Lions. Tough one to decide, man. Still think the Lions are formidable, but I'm going with the Packers this year. 2nd and 10. They're not going to get a first down here. No, again. So this will be 3rd and Third and 1. Do you give the ball to Austin Eckler? Try to run it in. They do. I think you could just about get it, maybe even short a few inches. You know, there's no chain gang this year anymore. That's just for the players on the sideline. So that looks like it's short. So it's going to be 4th and inches. Woo! Big call here. They don't get this. Oof. First down. They needed that first down, man. So the drive continues. Daniel surveying, dropping back, gets sacked. He's going to get so sacked. There we go. The last biscuit strengthened me a little bit this morning. They just get, the defense is so weak. The offensive line is so weak. The defense just breaks through all the time. So 120 to go in the half. It's 2 and 18. Rugby's going to be epic tomorrow, my friend. The rugby is going to be epic. I can tell you that. And I'm actually looking very forward to that Australia against Argentina match. I have a funny feeling that after this weekend's games, Australia's going to be top of the rugby championship. Just a funny feeling. I'm telling you that Bledisloe Cup is going to be big for you guys. 3rd and 7, once again. This offense of the Commanders not looking good. He airs big one. That's it. They're going to have to settle for another try, another field goal. Packers defense have been totally impressive today. So 4th and 7. Are they going for it already? Looks like it. They are down 2 touchdowns. So I don't know about if they lose. I don't know. I don't think they'll win with a bonus point. That's what I'm saying. Because I think so. There's a flag on that play. So let's see what happens here. So what is this flag for yet? I'll get you that rugby in a second. So it is a first down. Flag against the defense. Now look, I think New Zealand can win the game. I'm not saying they won't win the game. I just don't think they get 5 points out of the game. I think they get 4 because I don't think they score 4 touchdowns. I think Australia will score 4 touchdowns. I think Australia will win with a bonus point. And then don't forget we still have the Women's World Cup to look forward to. But I think that's a foregone conclusion. I think the New Zealand ladies just win that one too easy. That's just my personal opinion, you know. So we'll see. We will see. We'll see what this new look South African team can do against the All Blacks. You know, some good changes there from the All Blacks as well. Tara Lomax is in. I like that. We'll see. Leroy Carter. Noah Hotham. I call him Hotham, but everybody says Hotham. So let's have a look. Come on, let's get back to this game, man. We are waiting patiently with 7 seconds. I'm just going to quickly. All right, let me have a read. Rico Ioane got dropped. Yeah. He hasn't had a great summer so far. Listen, everybody can have a slump and stuff like that, you know. We got a few Springboks that are in a slump as well. I mean, JC Creel not doing well lately. Also got dropped. We'll see what the second test brings. If New Zealand win, it wouldn't surprise me, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Springboks win. Wouldn't surprise me if Argentina beat Australia, South Africa beat New Zealand, and all of the teams will be 2-2. You never know. But I do know we're going to have a lot of good rugby on the channel a lot of rugby on the channel this week, a lot of basketball on the channel this week, and we do have that little thing called the Manchester Derby between Man City and Man United. We have the Women's Rugby World Cup, we have the Rugby Championship, we have the Currie Cup Rugby, we have the European Basketball semi-finals and finals this weekend, and we have NFL as well, so lots to get into the channel, of course. And then we have our morning shows every morning at 7 o'clock. The next one comes up in 2.5 hours with me. So join me for that, man. That's biscuits. I got a little bit of biscuit here. There we go. So we're just waiting now. Dan Quinn cannot be happy with his offense, man. Not at all. Look, his defense has actually not played that bad, you know. So here we go, 2nd and 10. It is the 4th quarter that has started. Let me just put that out there for you guys. So there we go. So it's going to come a 3rd down coming up. Once again, Micah Parsons all over them, man. He is so quick off the line. Oh, and Jaden Daniels was so worried about Micah Parsons behind him, he forgot about the guy in front of him. So let's have a look what happens here now. 3rd and 9. So it is a timeout here. So that's going to be the... let me actually... Who's that? Who took that timeout? Was it the Commanders? Yep. So they have got 2 timeouts left. Put that out there so you guys can see that. There you go. The little stripes underneath. The offense has not been good from the Commanders. I mean, look, Eckler has done nothing. The only thing Deebo Samuels did once was on a kickoff return. I mean, their whole offense has not... I don't think they've got 150 yards offensive yet. The Chiefs' heads are out in full swing. My son, you should have a yellow cheese head. A white cheese head looks like you fucking... Like it's camembert, my friend, and not good old Wisconsin cheese. What cheeses do they make in Wisconsin? It's like Monterey Jack. So 3rd and 9 coming up here. And they get a 1st down. Well done. So one of the few 1st downs they've actually get. Look, if you're the Green Bay Packers, you just want the clock to tick, 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 boom. But that was a better pass from Jaden Daniels. He gets the ball out quickly. See, he hasn't been getting the ball out quickly. As a quarterback, you can't hold the ball 2-3 seconds. It's not happening for you, my friend. Well done. This will be another first down. This could be a touchdown. Touchdown. We have a touchdown from the Commanders. Zach Ertz. Let me put that in there. Zach Ertz with the touchdown. That's Mary Earps's. There you go. Well done. Touchdown for the Commanders. So, do we have a game on our hands now? Is this? Well done by Ertz. Yeah, he gets there. Can they get the conversion? That'll make it a one-score game. And they do. So it's a one-score game. After all this media, not being very much impressed by he gets in there. Not very much impressed by the Commanders. That they're in the game. Don't give me overtime on this one, please. Just gonna open the window here, just quickly get a little bit of fresh air in there. Yeah, it's 4:45 in the morning, so now I'll see about 5:15 we'll be finished with this game. I'll get the morning show ready. Don't forget to join me for that. Let me plug that for you guys quickly, the morning show. There you go. Join me for that. The morning show every morning at 7 o'clock Central European time. So we're talking about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Join me for that. Your daily update on everything of the last 24 hours in the world of sports. There will be football, rugby, tennis, basketball, Sumo on the weekend coming up. A lot of things, So check that out. Nice. All right. Don't forget, and then next on the 26th, the Ryder Cup starts. That's going to be big, man. What are the US boys going to do? What are the Europeans going to do? So here we go. Just waiting for this fourth quarter to continue. Through the touchdown from Zach Ertz, I'll take that away now. There you go. It's become a closer game, and I think if you're the Packers, you are pissed, man, because this game should never be this close. You've been so dominant. Let me quickly tell you the statistics of the teams quickly. I can do that. So let me go have a look there. NFL. Oof. Box score. All right, here we go. So Jaden Daniels is now at 119 yards. The kickoff has taken place. Let's have a look quickly what the Packers do. They kneel it into the end zone. Fine. Okay, so Jaden Daniels is 16 of 26 for 119 yards and a touchdown. Rushing has still been very minimal from the Washington Commanders. They're on a 44 yards. That's all they've got. Then if we look at the Packers, Jordan Love 16 of 25 for 265 and a touchdown. And they got 90 yards rushing with Josh Jacobs getting 62 of those yards. So what do the Packers come up with now? What's their answer? So let's have a look. Here we go. What does Jordan Love and the Packers do here? They're starting on the 35-yard line. Here we go. Wicks gets it. It's going to be a first down. Takes a seat on the bench there of the Commander. So Wicks gets the first down for the how do you say it? For the Packers. So moving the ball well there. Look, nice cross route there. Latimore couldn't hold on to him. Nice. Good defensive blocking as well. Gets both feet in. Perfect. So, oh, he drops that ball. Yeah, people forget Jordan Love has been in the league for 6 years. His third year as a starter. You got to spend a little bit of time behind old Aaron. I remember when Aaron Rodgers was not impressed when they signed him, man. Flag. So automatic first down, holding on the defense of the Washington Commanders by number 2. So it's going to be 1st and 10. That was Lattimore. Again, holding on. Yeah. Geez, that's just minimal, man. That is bullshit, man. You should be able to touch the guy at least. Here we go. Here we go. So 12:58 to go. 2nd and 10 coming up. Look, if the Commanders defense can hold them here, if you can hold them here, and give your offense a little bit of hope. Because look, the defense of the Commanders has not been that bad. It's the offense that has really sucked tonight, big time. So that's enough open window there. Otherwise, it's good. I'm going to have a freeze here. So here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up. Love gets the ball, gets it off to Josh Jacobs. Gets it by 5-6 yards. Nice little run there from Josh Jacobs. If you're the Packers, you also want to milk the clock a little bit. You don't want the Commanders to have a lot of clock. So still 12:40 to go. I know, but you have a nice long drive here, 5-6 minute drive, which you definitely want. Marshawn Lattimore, 9th season in the league. Yeah. So let's see. 4-time Pro Bowler. I like him. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Oh, nice catch there. But a flag on the play. I think it's his defensive holding. I think it's going to be a first down. They're going to just leave it. It's a first down. Penalty was being declined. First down. So Packers keep the ball rolling, keep the clock ticking, keep their drive alive. Oh, he slips actually, but Kraft does well there to catch the ball. So there we go. Gives it to Jacobs. That's what you want. You pick up 3-4 yards. That's all you need. You don't need a lot of yards. People always think you're going to have these big chunk plays. If your running back can average 3 yards a carry, you're basically in very good shape as a team. Tucker Kraft, 116 yards receiving. All right, the most since 2015 for a the Packers. Not a very. I don't use their tight end so well. If you look at that statistic, so it's 2nd and 8 coming up here. A nice trick play there from the Packers. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So yeah, that was nice, man. Look at that. Some trick play here. You thought Love was going to get the ball. No. Williams plays the quarterback for a second, and then he just takes off. Well done. If he doesn't slip it, I think he gets a few more yards out of this one. So here we go. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Golden, good wideout. Now he's running out. The Packers have decided they're going to run the ball now. Milk the clock, so it's going to be a second and about 2 left here. 10 minutes to go in the 4th. And Packers in good field positioning here. About 10 meters out from a touchdown at the moment. Could be 1st and goal if I'm a little bit more. Second and 2, but they're 12 meters out. Looking good for the Packers. Just give the ball to your running back, man. You've been running the ball well. Jacobs, easy, picks up a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal. And I just keep running the ball because at the moment that is definitely the better option. Force the Commanders to play run defense, And the drive is now, starting to pick up momentum. Wasted a few minutes on the clock. So about 8 meters out, 1st and goal. Here we go. Jordan Love receives the ball, gives it to no, he keeps it. Touchdown, easy pass to Kraft, easy touchdown. Too freaking easy. And that was my man Kraft. And a Lambo lead for Kraft. No, I can be nice and put number 85 in there. There you go. So, great stuff, man. Great stuff. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy conversion as well. So, there you go. 8:57 to go. I got 8:59, so I'll leave it like that. Don't worry. No, just do it like that. There you go. No, we'll just have to see what happens here now. Looks plenty of time, almost 9 minutes left. So the Commanders do have time, but on what we've seen so far tonight, it doesn't look like they're going to come back. Just got some breaking news on the thing that they have identified the man they're hunting down in the murder of Charlie Kirk. So let's hope they get the bugger. No one deserves that to go like that, man. I don't care what your political views are. So let's wait. Here we go. Yep. Okay, all right. Don't forget, live basketball later tonight. Later this afternoon. Two semifinals in the Euro basketball. Finland, Germany, and Greece against Turkey. So we're just waiting for the kickoff here. 24-10. If you're the Commanders, if you lose this one, if you go down to 0-2 to start the season, how worried are you as a Commanders fan? Any Commanders fans out there, let me know how worried you are. I just don't know. I don't know how good these Commanders are going to be this season. I'm actually quite disappointed with the Commanders so far this season. But let's have a look. So let's have a look. Kraft, big game for him from the Packers. I like it. Jaden Daniels needs to come up with something. I mean, they've hardly got 200 yards of offense in the whole game, and we're almost halfway through the fourth quarter already. So they're going to start at the 35 here. Your Commanders will start at the 35. If you're a Packers fan, looking very good. Danny says the Packers are cooking. The Packers. This is like taking candy from a baby right now. The Packers are doing so well, but Commanders have not come up with a plan, and they've got weapons, man. I don't know. Debo Samuel's been quiet. Austin Eckler's been quiet. So let's see. Last year they were averaging 370 yards of offense a game. They're not even at 150 now. Here we go. Let's get it started, baby. What can the Commanders do now? They got to do something. Daniel's going to use his legs. He hasn't used his legs a lot. He hasn't been that threat. It's been too easy for the Packers. He stayed in the pocket and they've been nailing him. And I tell you now that Micah Parsons' effect is big here for the Packers. Oh, here we go. Oh, let me just sit back here for a second, change my seating position. You know, all these hours, the back, at my age, the back goes quick, man. So it's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the running back. Pick up about 4 yards. That was Austin Eckler. By the time he does something. So 3rd down and 4 coming up here. Look, Daniels has the weapons. They just hasn't used them. They haven't been effective tonight, you know. It's like having the biggest cannon in the world and having no munition, you know. Or ammunition. Maybe a bad. Ooh! 4th and 4. Terrible pass from Daniels. He was under pressure. You could see he was shitting himself. A lot of people think this guy is the real deal. I'm not that convinced. He had a good season last year, but I'm not that convinced. So they got to go for it now. It's 4th and 4. They're going for it. It's going to be tough, man. Nah, that's it. That's the game. That's the game, my friends. That is the game. Good blitz there. That's the game. I can tell you now. You're not coming back from that. You're going to, even if you have a 4 and out, I don't think so. I think that's the game. I think that's the well, I'm just trying to get a good position for a back. Daniel's not. Don't spit. Ooh, NFL have made, how do you say, president. You only get a 1-game suspension for spitting at people. Jalen Carter, I thought that should be better, man. That should be more suspension. But, you know, greetings to Bonnie. Bonnie. A man that is always on the morning shows. What the hell did I just do? All right. There you go. So I just lost my stream. Fantastic Mundo. All right. Well, we'll pick it up again. Don't worry. There we go. There you go. It's a timeout in any case. Don't worry. I'm just going to have a look what else is coming up, which games they're going to show. NFL. Let's have a look what they're bringing this weekend. So on Sunday it's the Bears Lions game is live. Giants Cowboys. Okay, obviously we got the red zone. Oh, we got the Eagles. There you go. Broncos, Colts. The Eagles game will be live, so we will be doing the Eagles against the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday, 100%. And on the early kickoff, we'll do the red zone on the early kickoff, and we'll do the. All right, perfect. So that's out there. Let me write that down. All right, I'm just gonna do the Eagles. Eagles v Chiefs. That's my game for Sunday night. Don't worry. Eagles versus the Chiefs on Sunday night. So we're back at the game. Let me just quickly. Here we go. So Jordan Love, big throw, big throw. Overthrow in this one. There we go. So, 2nd and 10 coming up here. Get it back to Josh Jacobs. He'll pick up 2-3 yards. That's all you want now. Just keep the clock ticking, my friends. Washington did win their first game, so did the Packers. Somebody's going to 2-0 and somebody's going to 1-1. Unless we get a tie, but a tie doesn't look, or a draw doesn't look like it's on the cards. I'm actually, how did I miss that? I thought Washington lost the first game of the season. Did I miss that? Jeez. Green Bay Packers, week 3, they got Browns, then they go the Cowboys. Okay. Then they have their bye in week 5 already. So early bye for the Packers. So it's 4th and 8 coming up. The Commanders did win their first game, obviously, because they played the Giants. So, 4th down, and this is going to be a field goal attempt. You make this field goal, the game is done, my friend. So let's have a look. What is this? So Green Bay take this first time out of the game. So let's have a look what they're going to discuss. Let's see what comes up. We forgot last year, 3 teams from this division, the NFC North, made it to the playoffs. The Packers, the Eagles, and the Vikings all made it to the playoffs, and they all lost in the first round. I don't think you have any division this year that 3 teams get into the playoffs. I just don't think so. I think it's very rare that 3 teams from the same, AFC North or AFC South, 3 teams getting in. That's tough. Here we go. Field goal, 56-yard attempt. And that looks good. So that looks good. So that 17-point lead, that looks very good if you're a Packers fan. You're very happy at the moment. Looking good for the Packers. So let me just remind you what is all going on this weekend. Here we go. We'll put it out there for you guys. On this channel, the live games will be the Eagles against the Chiefs. That is definitely going to be a live game. And the Bulls against the Jets will be a live game. So check those out. So just waiting for it to start up again. 6:42 to go. Just having a look what's coming up in week 3. Bills, Dolphins. That's our Thursday night game next week. We'll be doing that one. Rams, Eagles. The Eagles have quite a tough schedule to start off with. Cowboys, Bears, Lions, Ravens on Monday Night Football. That should be a good one in week 3. They're showing a lot of the Ryder Cup. People are excited about that Ryder Cup. So you got about 7 minutes to go in this, 6:42 to go in this game. I can't see the Commanders coming back from this one. So let's have a look what's going to happen, man. Come on. Commanders, put some score on the board, make it look interesting, you never know. You never can tell. Okay. Is this a movie I would watch? I don't know what this movie is. Let me have a look. It looks interesting. Task, okay. New episode every Monday. Oh, so it's a series, okay. Come on. So let's go. Kickoff here from the Packers. Another deep kick. So yeah, Sterling Sharp was honored at halftime. So here we go. What can Jamie Daniels and the Commanders do? Is there any life left in them in this game, or is it, as I think, wraps already? So from the 35-yard line, let's see what the Commanders can do. Nice pass there. Picking up about 7 yards. Something just exploded on my phone. All right, I go. I'm just going to be back in a second. 1 second. So here we go. So 2nd and 10. Bad pass from Daniels again. But the clock does stop at 5:50. So 3rd and 10. Look, it's all on the line here. You play the 4th down in any case because you've got now other opportunity. Just over halfway line here from the Commanders. They need something, anything. They need a miracle. Nice. Deebo Samuel picking up a first up. But now you got him. There you go. He's clever. You can see this is the kind of guy that knows what he's doing. Oh, Austin Eckler's down. Oh, we're going to time out here. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not what you want to see if you're a Washington Commanders fan. What happened to Austin Eckler? I think he got... It's his Achilles, man. That's an Achilles. I don't want to watch that. Can't watch it. I've had too many of those. I've had two of those myself. I think he did his Achilles there. Yeah. Yeah, that's done. That's the season done for Austin Eckler. I can tell you that's an Achilles, man. People don't. The guy came out of Western State and small school. His mother put him on bucking Broncos as a kid. That's why he has such fantastic balance. I don't know. I think that it's either it's his quad or it's his Achilles. But something seemed to have just gave away there. Can't be the Achilles. He looks more, less. It's not the Achilles, because if it was the Achilles, he'd be in more pain. So 5:36 to go. It is a first down here for the Commanders. Let's have a look. Good pass there. So another first down.
Good job there by McCaffrey. He recognized his quarterback scrambling towards him, went to the space downfield, and
yeah, we got Daniels, another first down. Surveys. He runs. He'll pick up about 2 yards max. But the clock is ticking, and that's all you want if you're a Packers fan. And now Daniels is a little bit of a limp. So 4:36 to go. So here we go. 4:25, 23. A few of the Commanders, you got to start doing. Nice little pass. That'll give you about 3rd and 4 to go. 3rd and 4. You guys in America are so obsessed with showing injuries there. So here we go. 3rd and 2. You play the 4th down here. There's no option. Nah, not a good pass. Flag. Matt LaFleur does not look amused. So, you're going to be on the 1 yard line with first and goal on the 1 yard line. Look. Cleverly done by Ertz. He just runs into him and then he kind of forces him to hold on. So let's have a look. So, first and goal on the 1. Well, no, they actually put it on the 3. All right, okay.
Once the offense declares its package, the defense has a reasonable amount of time to match up. If there's multiple people coming in and out, they get a fair amount of time. That did seem a little excessive that time, but they do get to match up. Terry, what is reasonable?
There you go. So 3:43 to go, first and goal. I mean, are we on onside kick territory already? Even if they score the touchdown, they go onside kick here. The Commanders, 3:43. There is a 2-minute warning. They only have 1 timeout left. Yeah, but they need to score the touchdown here. So that's going to be Against, is that a flag on the play? Is that against the Commanders? Yeah, against the defense. False start defense. Still first down. That'll back him up another 5 yards. Yeah, making life hard for themselves, the Commanders here. So here we go. There we go. Can we get these last 3:43 in the book? Daniels gets wrapped up. So it's going to be second and goal. They're playing really good defense here, the Packers. I mean, they've held a high-powered offense, which this was last year. Jaden Daniels, Debo Samuel, Austin Eckler, who is out injured at the moment. They've held them to 10 points. So going down to the 3-minute mark here. Second and goal, and they are 10 meters out now, or the 10 yards out. Touchdown. Touchdown, Debo Samuels. So, what do they do now? It doesn't even help you to take the 2-point conversion. It doesn't help you. So why are you going for 2 points here? Okay, you get to 18, so you're still down by... I don't know. So they're going for 2 here. Yeah, you might as well. Yeah, you get the 2. So let's see. 2-point try. So young McCaffrey catches the 2-point conversion, but there is a flag on the play. What does that mean for us? That'll be declined. There you go. So 18 to 27. Let's see what they can come with. Do we see an onside kick here? Don't we see an onside kick? I got to give it to Debo Samuel. He did well there to get that, to score that touchdown. Jalen Daniels takes a hard hit at the end of that one. So it's 18-27. So it's going to be the onside kick. We're going to have the onside kick. Back. Can't wait for a little bit of a stretch later on. So 2:53 to go. Onside kick coming up. Let's see what they can do here. I mean, if they can win this onside kick, you never freaking know, you know. It is football. If football, anything's possible. Anything's possible. So let's see what he comes up here with the onside kick. It's got to go 10 yards, remember that? So what you actually want to do is you want to grub it into the ground. Kind of like a rugby grubber kick. Well taken. Not a problem, taken by the Chargers. If you're the Chargers and you don't do anything, Packers, if you don't do anything crazy by the Packers now, should. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't a bad onside kick. It's just Just a little bit too much on it. Because the problem is you wanted to go 10 yards. You don't want it to go 15 or 20 because then you have no chance. So here we go. Is this the last drive from the... I'll give it to Josh Jacobs and I'll just... So let's see. So the last timeout from the Commanders. All right, we'll stop that. So the Commanders are out of timeouts. No more. Take that off. So Commanders out of timeouts. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2:48 on the clock. So the game should now actually go quite quickly because Commanders can't stop the clock. The next clock stop will be at the 2-minute warning. If you're the Packers, you just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. So let's have a look what happens here. Put my glasses on here for the last few minutes. There you go. 2nd and 8. Doesn't matter. He gets sacked, but he'll go down. The clock will tick all the way to the 2-minute warning. So they're not going to do anything. They'll just let it run and run and run. I can actually just put the time already onto the 2-minute warning. There you go. So it's going to be 3 and 21. Once they're just letting the clock run down. I've put it onto the 2-minute warning already. So there we go. They run the ball again. There they go. They just run the ball. And they'll run this clock down. So 4th down coming up. So 1:54 to go. So all we do is waiting for them to run the clock down. Well, we'll see. We will see. Don't think there's anything controversial that the Commanders can still do. Well, we'll see. Yeah, it is 2001, 11th of September. Okay, it is the 12th already in Europe, but 11th of September 2001, 24 years ago. Time flies. And no one will ever forget that horrific. In my generation, it was always, where were you on the 11th of September? I was on my couch with a torn Achilles, watching TV, switched over to CNN, and I thought I was watching a movie. Terrible, man, terrible. And we have learned nothing in life. We've learned nothing in life. We're still, as a human race, we're still a bunch of flipping mongrels, always doing stupid things, man. So, the punt will be here. So, Packers kick it. So let's have a look what happens now. If you're the Commanders, you got to throw the ball all the time to the sidelines because you've got nothing to stop the clock with anymore. You need to stop the clock. So the only way you can stop the clock is going out of bounds. You got 1:46 to go. You need a touchdown. Even with a 2-point conversion, you're still down by 1. So you need a touchdown. Then you're gonna have to go onside kick again. You never know. You never know. So here we go. Jaden Daniels, what are you going to come up with, my friend? Good moves here by Debo Samuels, but we got to be quickly. The clock is just running now. Second down and about 4 or 5 to go. Yeah, 4 to go. Now, if you're the Packers, you just keep the player ahead of you. That's all you do. So 1:15 to go. Let's have a look. So 1:08 to go. They stop the clock with the spike. So Cliff Kingsbury. Oh my God. So many mediocre coaches always seem to find another job somewhere. There's very little. I always feel like there's no good young talent coming to the NFL. It's always the same old shitty coaches. So what do we got? 3rd and 10 coming up. 1:04 to go. Let's see. Almost. What? Almost. He bats it down. Almost gets there. So 1:04 to go. Long way to go. 70 yards is what they need for a touchdown. Daniels drops back. So another incomplete pass. That's 4th and 10 with 57 seconds to go. This kind of looks like this one's done, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the Green Bay Packers. You are going to go to 2-0 on the season. Wooden comes on. Washington, you'll fall to 1-1. Look, you're not going to beat the Eagles to the division. So you're hoping for that second spot, the playoff. So 4th and 10. Complete. So that's the end of the game, my friends, because the Packers will take a kneel here. Me personally, if I'm the coach, I'm putting my second string quarterback on. I take off my starting quarterback to kneel. I don't risk my quarterback kneeling shit. Not at the end of the game. Starting quarterbacks and your franchise quarterbacks are just too important for that, man. Doesn't even need to get hit by somebody. It's just a stupid move or whatever. So 51 seconds to go. Micah Parsons played well tonight. Packers defense only allowed 230 yards. Here we go. Jordan Love kneels. So, look, I'm just going to do it like this. End of game. There you go. There's nothing happening. Final. There you go. So that's the game. Hey, well done to your Green Bay Packers. Condolences to the Washington Commanders. Good win for the Packers. Good game by Jordan Love. Good game by Micah Parsons. Wicks played well. Kraft, for me, the man of the match, or the man of the game. Well done, well done. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see each other on Sunday for the Eagles against the Chiefs. Join me for that. See you guys later. I'm going to sign out. It's been a long morning. Ciao, guys.